Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Elsie from World Aviation Festival, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Cristian Ortiz, the CEO of LATAM Pass, LATAM Airlines' loyalty program. Lovely to have you with us today, Cristian.
Thank you, Elsie.
So we're just going to discuss a bit about the loyalty landscape and what's happening, especially in the LATAM region. So obviously an extremely exciting region in the aviation space, lots of high growth potential. How is that informing the loyalty landscape at the same time?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's when we measure the typical trips by inhabitant, we see Latin America lagging behind the more developed countries like the US or Europe by a very big gap, right? So for example, in Brazil, you have 0.5, 0.6 trips per inhabitant versus 3 in Europe and the US. Chile is a little bit more advanced, but it's at 1.1. So it still has a lot of room to grow. And funny thing that you ask, like, how does that affect the loyalty programs or loyalty in general? Is that we've done surveys that we do repeatedly, and we ask people from the different Latin American countries. They're not members of LATAM Pass. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But we've asked them, do you get points on any loyalty program? If the answer is yes, then comes the question, what do you want to do with them? And the number one answer by far, 60% of the answers in pretty much all the different countries, is to travel for free. Number 2 is cashback, which makes sense given the penetration of cashback programs. But then number 3, 4, and 5 are related to the travel experience on how do they improve their travel experience. So when you add up everything related with travel, it's close to 80-90% of the reasons why people want to be part of a loyalty program has to do with travel, getting free trips, free tickets, or improving their travel experience. So very exciting to be part of that part of the world that has so much growth potential.
And you mentioned all those sort of statistics there, what people want from loyalty programs. Obviously, you said mentioning points, free flights and stuff. What kind of innovations have you introduced in LATAM Pass to sort of tailor to these customer preferences?
Right. So, well, the first thing is that we, in order to boost engagement with our members, something that's not new to Latin America, but obviously it happens pretty much all over the world, is that people, they're a lot more connected to their phones, right? So we've launched, it's already been out in the market for a couple of years already. We have an app, a LATAM Pass app, that complements the LATAM Airlines app. So the LATAM Airlines app is more focused on the day of travel, on getting your boarding pass, figuring out what your gate is. And the loyalty program is more based on how do you generate everyday engagement, right? So through our co-brands, through our partner ecosystem, where we have pretty much every single. My dream is that everything that you spend in your life can go through the LATAM, has an option through the LATAM Pass ecosystem. And to do that and to actually have people engaged and knowing exactly of all these partnerships, because sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming of all the emails and notifications and everything, we feel that the app is the best way to do it. And right now we already have more than 3 million users. We have a 4.8 rating in iOS store and the Apple store, on the Android store. So that has been kind of like the platform for innovation. And on top of that, that allows us to put very new products. So every single alliance, we try to do it as seamless as possible. We launched, for example, a new product, which is called the Bonus LATAM Pass, which you can only access through the app. And as you're accumulating qualifying points to reach the next tier, we've put certain milestones to kind of like bring benefits closer to the client. And they can select them, and it's completely a digital experience where they can see all the different options, because we don't give them one option. We give them 4 or 5 options: a bonus of miles, a bonus of qualifying points, a free seat selection, a free bag, whatever. And that has been proven very engaging. Already 2 million, we launched that at the beginning of the year, and already 2 million members have already acquired or achieved a Bonus LATAM Pass, and they've enjoyed them. So that has been proven very successful so far.
Nice. Kind of what you're talking about there with the sort of offers and the app feeds into my next question, which is about personalization. Do you see using the app as a good avenue for sort of offering personalized rewards to your customers? And yeah, how do you see that trend shaping loyalty overall?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone talks about personalization right now. It's kind of like those buzzwords where everyone is talking about it, and members and clients in general are asking for it. I don't think anyone has gotten it right, not even us. We're working on a big personalization platform, and that's why we're giving options. We feel that just by simply not telling you reach this milestone, you get 1,000 miles of bonus. We give you options. It sort of is personalization, because some members choose one, some members choose another one, so they can sort of personalize their benefits. That has kind of been the first step that we've done. But at the same time, we've also found out that you can maybe get personalization right in the digital landscape, like in the app. But if it's not accompanied with the personalization in your travel experience, the physical touch points, like at the airport, on board, it kind of like loses consistency and the effect kind of like just dissipates, right? So I think personalization has to be done consistently across all the channels and all the touch points the member has in its journey.
Okay. And that's sort of connected to my final question. Personalization obviously offers a lot to the traveler, but they want a holistic experience across the whole airline experience. So what do you think is the key factor in determining whether a customer stays loyal to an airline or not? Is it the offers? Is it the rewards? Is it the experience? What is the deciding factor at the end of the day?
Well, I think we defined the purpose a couple of years ago for LATAM Pass. And it's not a slogan or anything like that. It's like the purpose we live for, and which is with you on your journey of life always.
Yeah.
So we feel that everything that you do has to be able to, you need to know your member. Not only what tier they have, how many miles they've accrued, but actually know them. Like, what company do they work in? Why do they travel? Identify when they're traveling with leisure. Do they have a family or not? And as you know them better, you can then use all the different tools like personalization, like digitalization, etc., to actually offer them something that's relevant for them, hopefully proactively. So not wait for them to tell you, hey, I want to do this. No, it's like, it's probably that looks like they're booking a trip with the family, then they're going to want to go have access to the VIP lounge. So why not a Bonus LATAM Pass, engage, acquire qualifying points, and you get entrance with all your family to the VIP lounge, for example, right? So it's kind of like, for me, the success in generating and maintaining that loyalty is to be able to offer relevant stuff to our different members, right? And doing it in a hopefully seamless, everything on the phone, and that it works perfectly.
Okay. Well, some very interesting insights there. So thank you so much for joining us today and sharing.
Thank you, Elsie, for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.